Everything is covered in ice. We got, I don't know, I think like 3 or 4 inches last night. And then it turned to freezing rain. Everything is covered in ice. It's like foggy out. It's kind of a good vibe. I like it. Still holding on over there. It's supposed to get up to 50 degrees today. You see the fox? I thought while I have a bunch of energy, I'm gonna make some tofu noodles and I'm gonna do a little bit of food prep for the next few days. And I thought I would bring you along with me. So we're gonna make the tofu noodles. I'm gonna prep a salad. So I made a tea, I got my water, and I'm gonna try to make the tofu noodles in my food processor. Normally I use my stand mixer, but my neck is very sore and I'm not picking that thing up. It's so heavy. So I'm gonna try to do it in the food processor and hope for the best. So good. All right. Time to get serious. Put my glasses on. Gonna open the tofu, but we're gonna save the water that's in it. Or you could use fresh water if you wanted to. Right, I'm just gonna try to blend it in the food processor to see if it's gonna work. I didn't put all the water in there. Some of it went down the drain. Some of it went down the drain. Some of it's still in the package. I don't want to add too much because then you have to add twice the amount of flour. All right, let's hope it works. Oh yeah, this is gonna work just fine. Perfect. All right, now we're gonna add approximately 2.5 cups of flour. So it's a half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of salt. I'd say it's probably about 3/4 of a teaspoon. Just gonna measure out some flour. Oh, cover myself with it. All right, let's try that again. So I just put in 1.5 cups of flour. Wow, that already feels pretty good. Ooh, almost lost the cover. All right. That's about another 1/2 cup. So 2 cups of flour so far. Still very sticky. So I'm just going to add it all in. So that was 2.5 cups of flour. Get some of my tea before it gets cold. Oh. Right, now we're going to knead it for 5 to 7 minutes. I would have kept this going in the food processor, but it was making a very strange sound, and I don't want to break it. So I'll just do it by hand. Every time I make this, I'm so amazed that you can make noodles from tofu. Oh, it feels so nice. It's a soft, soft dough. All right. I'm just gonna put it in a bowl. Give it a little dust of flour. I don't want it sticking to the bottom. All right, with a clean towel, we're gonna cover it and let it rest for 30 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm going to prep some salad. And then I just like to make ribbons. You could grate it, but it's just messy. And I think this is quicker for me. Not going to have time to make the other salad. So I'm going to put these away. And at least some of the work's already done for me. And this will be ready for me when I need it. All right, we got about 5 minutes before the dough is ready. So I'm going to make a dressing for the carrot cucumber salad and a dressing for the noodles. So I'm going to start with the carrot cucumber salad. Just some soy sauce, rice vinegar, honey, red pepper flakes, some garlic powder, onion powder, ground ginger, this is going to be enough for 2 carrot cucumber salads, and some sesame oil. All right, now I'm going to do the sauce for the tofu noodles, and this one will also be a double recipe. So you're supposed to use light soy sauce and dark soy sauce, but I only have this soy sauce, so I'll be using this. All right, so we're going to do one recipe is 2. So we're going to do 4, 2, 3, and then a tablespoon of dark. So we'll actually do 5. A half a tablespoon of vinegar. So 1 tablespoon of vinegar because we're doubling it. Tablespoon of sugar. I'll be using honey. That's probably 1, 2, 4 tablespoons of water, which will be 4, 8, 8 tablespoons. Yeah, they want 2 teaspoons of this. I think I'm just going to do 1. And if it's not enough, I can always add more, but you can't take it out, right? And then garlic, 2 teaspoons of garlic, so it's 4 teaspoons. And spring onion, don't have that. So I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons of onion powder. And the recipe doesn't call for ginger, but I love ginger so much. We'll just shake these up real quick. Ooh. Little dusting of flour. I'm going to cut it in half. Cover this back up. Nice. Get a little flour on the rolling pin. Yep. You want to do it about a 1/4 inch thick, maybe a little less. Kind of like udon noodles. And you want to kind of try to keep it in a square so you have uniform noodles. Well, homemade noodles. As close as uniform as you can get it. The first couple of times I used my big kitchen knife, and then I realized it can go a lot quicker with the pizza cutter. All right, these are a little wonky. Don't make fun of me. Really wish I have some green onion. It's so nice to have on top. When you go to eat it, you sprinkle some green onion on top. I forgot to buy some. And sesame seeds. Somebody's got to remind me to get sesame seeds. And I do remember they love to boil over, so I should turn this down a little bit. Miss the pot. Maybe I turned that down a little too much. We just let these boil 5 to 7 minutes and then they're done. Then I'll just save the other half, put it in my reusable bag. I think I'm going to give it just a little bit more flour. It got pretty steamy in here boiling. I've never tried freezing it, but I know you can refrigerate it and it comes out just like the first day that you made it. I love reusable bags, but it's such a pain in the butt to make sure that they're closed, that they're fully sealed. Well, this bag anyways. Yeah. I'll just put it in the refrigerator. I would say probably 2-3 days, 3 days tops. And it's another meal. All right, the noodles are done. Give them a quick drain. And then into the hot pan, we're going to pour half of the sauce. And add the noodles. Give them a good toss. Get them all nice and coated. Wow, it smells so good. Oh, I've missed these. Serve them up. I'm so excited to have these again. I really wish I remembered green onion. Yeah, I'm glad I'm glad I only did the 1 teaspoon of the hot pepper flakes because this is pretty spicy. Not as spicy as the first time I ever did it. And the last few times I just keep decreasing the amount. I think this is a good amount, 1 teaspoon. Delicious. I'm gonna go eat these and thoroughly enjoy them and not have to worry about being on camera slurping all over my face. Yum. You should definitely try these. You can make these as thick as you want. They come out chewy, they're hearty, they're filling. There's a whole block of tofu in here, so it's a whole lot of protein. So I was just eating the noodles and I was thinking, they don't taste like they normally do. I completely forgot to put in the sesame oil. So when you make your dressing, add sesame oil, at least a teaspoon.